Okay, so you want to put your wheels on your car. We have a car here that's finished and we need to put wheels on it. So you have your wheel kit. Pour that out. You should have 2 straws. Now the straws you can cut to size if you want to. Put them inside the hole here, mark it, cut it to size, put them back in the hole, and they'll be okay. This will help you reduce friction with your axles. Alright, so if you want to do that, you can. You should have 2 of them. It should only take really 1 of them to do 2 holes, even if they're full length like this car is. It should be no problem. Now we get on to what tools do we need. Besides our wheel kit, our car, we'll need an awl, and we'll need the mini bolt cutters. Alright? So we have our car. What we're going to do first is put our front axles in. Now most of the time we'll have to cut down our front axles. So we're going to put an axle into the first wheel. I do this by putting the axle inside the wheel there and tap it down gently so it's all the way down. Then I take a washer from the wheel kit. You should have 4 of these small little washers like this. You'll put 1 of them in. Now we're going to put it into the front axle or front hole there, and it's going to be a little bit long, so I'm going to cut off about 1/8 of an inch to 3/16 inch off. Take your mini bolt cutters and measure it out, cut it. Now that's about all we need right there left. So then we put another washer on, and then we put another wheel on. Now when I put my other wheel on, what I want to do is take it in both hands, squeeze them together, and turn that wheel back and forth so it slides onto that axle. Now if it's too tight, it will not turn very easily. So what I'll do is I take the same wheels, and this time I'll spin it like a 1/4 turn out. Still not going where I want it to. There we go. A little bit more easily turning than what it was before. There's no friction on it. So now the front wheels are set. For the back wheels though, we do the same thing, but they're a little bit different. The back wheels have a hollow part here, so if I pound this in like I did on the first wheel, it'll probably bust my spokes out right in there. So what I'm going to do is gently, very gently, tap this in. I want to just get it started, because I know when I squeeze the wheels together, I can squeeze them both together. So I've got the axle in the wheel. I put the washer on, just like I did before. Put it into the back axle hole. Put the other washer on. Take the other wheel, and now all I do is push that on and squeeze both wheels together. Now the back axle, unless I cut my car down, I should not have to trim that axle at all. You can see right now, it's a little tight. Spread them apart a little bit. There we go. It spins pretty freely now. Now there's only one other thing we have to do, and that is to put our eye screws in. Because remember, there's no little drivers for this car. It runs on a fishing line. When I put in my axles, what I want to do is put a hole back here and one up here. But I do not want to put it right in line with the axle, because our eye screws, which these are our eye screws, right there, you'll have 2 of them in your bag. They can actually go hit the axle and make your axle not turn. So you want to put it in front of the axle or behind the axle is the best place. So this one here, since we don't have very much room in the back, I'm going to guesstimate the middle and put it right in front of it. And all I do is make a little indentation, enough to get it started. So I grab that eye screw now, and I'm going to push while I turn this in. If you don't push, the screw will never get started, and then it'll just sit there and go round and round. So you really have to push hard, and hopefully it stays in the same spot. And every now and then you'll hit a knot, like I believe I'm on this car with, and it doesn't want to go in very easily. Alright, we'll try to drive it down just a little bit more. There we go, now it takes. You want it about right there, almost to the bottom. And the way we check this is we'll flip it over and make sure it does not drag on the surface down here. If it's dragging on the surface, then we need to take that screw and push it in a little bit more. Alright, so we got one more. This one I'm going to put in front of the axle. Make my little hole there. Get the eye screw. And twist this in also. Turn it. About right there like we had the other one. Doesn't hit. Now your car is complete. So all we have to do is put a CO2 in and race it down the track. Thanks for watching.